is grammar structure or order of elements in a language statement.
This section describes the syntax rules that you must follow to use debugger commands. When you are debugging, you should obey the following general syntax rules. The first general syntax rules is you can use any combination of uppercase and lowercase letter in command and argument except when specifically not in the topic in this section. You can separate multiple common common parameters multiple common parameter by one or more space or by a comma. You can typically omit the space, but when a command and its parameters, you can frequently omit other space if these omissions does not cause any am, ambiguity. The common reference topic in this section use the following items. The first, the, the first following items is characters in bold font style indicate items that you must literally type. Character in Italy font style indicate parameters that are explained in the parameter section of the reference topic. The next parameters in brackets are optional bracket with a vertical bar indicate that you can use one or none of the enclosed parameters. And the next, braces with vertical bars indicate that you must use exactly one of the enclosed parameter.
Hi, hello. Did you know, guys, that in linguistics, Chomsky defined the concept of language to two concepts. First is deep structure, and second is surface structure. And deep structure is a utterance that's still in our mind. For example, is close the door, wash the car. The car is washed by me. Wash the car. Yeah, that is. And the surface structure. The surface structure is a word, a sentence that already we say, we out it loud. For example, hey, where is my helmet? This is my fan. Yeah, so the difference between surface structure and deep structure is if deep structure we just think it, we still think of it, and if surface structure we already say it. That's all. Well, a noun can perform any of the following five functions: subject of verb, object of verb, complement of verb, object of preposition, and be imposed to another nouns. Example: John teaches English in China. Thank you. Can perform any of the following five functions: subject of the verb, object of the verb, complement of the verb, object and the preposition, and a possession to a noun. Example, he is very sick. Thank you.
A function of adjectives. The function of adjective is describe the aspect of noun when an adjective is describing a noun. For example, my coat is old. Thank you. I'll tell you about the functions of verbs. The functions are verbs as predicates, verbs as noun phrase modifiers, and verbs as adjective phrase complements, verbs as subjects and subject complement, and verbs can also convey a sense of time. Thank you.
Okay, well, I would like briefly talk about the function of adverb. So, adverb can modify verbs, adjective, noun, other verbs, and whole phrases of sentences. For example, sit quietly. Uh, it modifying sit. It modifying a verb, sit. The second one is I am going for a run later, so I don't want to eat anything now. It modifying the whole clause, like I am going for a run. Thank you.
Hi, and the preposition is combined with nouns and pronouns to create phrases and indicate the relationship of these phrases to the rest of the sentence. For example, is um, he sit on the chair. She drives a car. And interjection is one of the a major of part of speech, like verb, noun, adjective, adverb, and so on. And the kind of interjection is wow, bam, and voila.
Well, there are five phrasal levels. The first is noun phrase. For example, for examples are I, me, mine, myself, and etc. And the second is adjective phrase. For example, is the movie was not terrible. And the third is verb phrase. For example, she smells the pizza. And the fourth is adverb phrase. For example, meet me at the mall. And the five is prepositional phrase. For example, are about, after, at, before, behind, and etc. Thank you.
Rules. One of the syntax rules do the common reference to topic in this section use the following items. First, characters in bold font style indicate items that you must literally type. Second, characters in italic font style indicate parameters. They are explained in the parameters section of references reference topic. Parameters in brackets are optional. Brackets with a vertical bar indicate that you can use one or none of the end clause parameters. And the last point is brackets with vertical bars indicate that you must use exactly one of the end clause parameters. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you so much.
Standard English in English in Standard English is the English we use in grammatical books and has nothing to do with accent, how we say something. Non-standard in English is what most of us use, and it's all about the place we grew up in. It's about culture, identity, history, and pride.